Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to Onslaught Multimedia. I'm Brother DSP, and this video is called The Sha'Carri Effect. Why so much hate? One thing I've noticed in the recent years, a lot of black women that try to exude confidence usually get shot down by everyone, including their own men. And I wanted to discuss Sha'Carri Richardson because I'm starting to see a lot of black men question her blackness, questioning why she wears different color hair, why she has long nails. Oh, she ain't all that. She came in last place. And I mean, piling it on. And I'm talking about the black men. Some black women as well. Piling it on. And I felt like, yeesh, what did this girl do? Yeah, she ran her mouth here and there, but that's part of the gig. People are always going to run their mouth. Why are you so highly sensitive about it? The athletes weren't sensitive about it. They said at the end of the day, you have to get on the track and run. At the end of the day, you can run your mouth, but your mouth is not running the track. Feel me? So, to see all the media, all the people, all the, funny, all the same people that were celebrating her win. I believe she finished 10.6 seconds in the 100 meters. The same people that I seen celebrating her win were the same people that were talking shit about her after she lost. It's crazy, man. Crazy. See, my memory isn't short. Yes, I smoke bud, but my memory isn't shot, man. My memory is not shot. I do not suffer from the episodic memory that many people suffer from this day and age. I don't suffer from that. I remember everything. I got the memory of an elephant. So I remembered who was celebrating her, and I remembered the people that were hating on her, and they were one and the same. Bugged me the fuck out, but I learned a lesson. What's that lesson you say? The same people that celebrate you will be the same people that will scrutinize and crucify you. The same people. Man, listen. Let's get into this video. Sha'Carri Richardson. Wait, the Sha'Carri Richardson effect. Why so much hate? Please be sure to like the video, turn on the post notifications. Oh, and subscribe. You first subscribe. First, like the video. Second, subscribe. Third, turn on the post notifications. It's all free. Let's get into it. Wow, Sha'Carri Richardson, man. The Sha'Carri Richardson effect. I think I want to call it that. Why so much hate? I hate to start it off like this, but I got to, man. I've been noticing a pattern as of lately too. I don't know if it's like in response or resistance to black girl magic or black woman magic. You know what I mean? But anytime I notice that a woman exudes extreme confidence, I always see people trying to shut it down. Every time. I mean, I used to see it back in the day, like with journalists. Like they would ask the athlete or whoever, "Oh, why are you so confident? Don't you ever have doubts?" Basically trying to manifest doubts within the athlete's or the entertainer's psyche. And that wasn't often a while ago, but now, when everyone has a platform, everyone has a blog, everyone has a podcast, everyone has a YouTube channel, it's more prominent now. You have people saying things like, "Why they're so confident? What have they done? You know what I mean? Who are they?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, half of y'all don't even play sports. And if y'all did, you didn't play at a high level. Because if you understand the level that she is competing in, she being Sha'Carri Richardson, this is world class level. I like to say that at this level, it's 90% mental, 10% physical. Like, that's me keeping it 100. 90% mental, 10% physical, because coming up into the ranks, becoming world class, you were focusing on your physical. Now that you're world class, you're in peak condition. You know what you got to do to keep your body in peak condition. Why? Because right now it's on like autopilot, cruise control. You know what I'm saying? Now all it is getting your mind right. And when someone is exuding confidence, it's not arrogance. And that's the problem with some people. Some people take confidence, or what's the word I'm looking for to put before confidence? I don't want to use the word extreme. What's a word I can use before confidence? Okay, maybe people see her confidence as overconfidence. I'm going to say that. I don't see it as overconfidence. I look at it as, okay, she's psyching herself up. Because I played sports. I didn't play sports at a high level, but I know the benefits of psyching yourself up. Look at Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is the perfect example of psyching yourself up. You know what I mean? He had needed to psych himself up to play at a very high level. The man made the 1% of basketball in the NBA. So, he's a perfect example of psyching yourself up. So when I see Sha'Carri Richardson, 21-year-old young sister, you know what I mean? I believe she's from Louisiana. And she's making her rise in the track and field world. And I'm seeing her exude confidence, especially after she won, I believe it was a championship. I'm not sure. I believe she recorded a time where she was like the 6th fastest woman in the 100 meters, right? And she was getting love. She has the it factor, and I believe that's why she got a lot of these endorsements, a lot of these people showing her love, because she has the it factor. Now, unfortunately, that record I mentioned where she was like the 6th fastest woman in the world, that got scrubbed. Why, you ask? Just in case you didn't know why, it's because she was found with cannabis in her system, right? What a lot of people didn't know was that her mother had passed away right before she ran that race. 21-year-old queen, 21-year-old sister, very young, dealing with losing her mother right before the biggest race of her life. Remember what I had said prior, right? 90% mental. She just lost her mom. Bruh, I know she probably did not want to run. She just lost her mom. But she knows probably in the back of her mind that she cannot make that choice, because this is going to be the first step to her becoming a world-class athlete. She was on deck to go to the Olympics to represent the United States. So this had to be weighing heavy on her, like dealing with this type of pressure. So what did she do? She hit the blunt, hit the bong. I don't know. I'm not sure how she did it. She rolled a J. I don't know. But she smoked. I mean, I'm not going to condemn her for smoking weed. The only thing I would say was, I'd be like, damn, sweetie. Was there, you could have took a drink, took a sip. But then again, I don't know what that would have done to her body. She knows what her body needs to be in optimal condition, right? So she smoked. You know, the marijuana has a psychedelic effect. You know, maybe that's what she needed to get herself right mentally. Remember what I said? 90% mental, 10% physical when you get to that level, right? Granted, she got suspended from the Olympics, couldn't race for about a month. So, after the month is up, there's a world championship. And I've never, ever, ever seen a world championship like this before. I mean, this world championship featured probably probably the top 6 racers were in this race. Like, you had the 3 Jamaican women that took all the medals in the Olympics. All 3 of them, the gold medal winner, the silver medalist, and the bronze medalist. You also had other world-class sprinters on there that been doing their thing. And then you had Sha'Carri, right? Sha'Carri, who hasn't raced in them over a month. But one thing I cannot leave out, Sha'Carri was, I guess because in this day and age, there's this thing called trolling. And I guess she was trolling. I'm not sure. I can't say that. Don't take my word as gospel. I'm not going to say that she was trolling, but I think she was trolling. I'm not sure. I don't know how to take it. I'm not of this generation. But she was tweeting things like, "Oh, you miss me yet?" Things like that during the Olympics. I believe she was doing it during the races. So some people took that as disrespect. Some people took that as disrespect. Meanwhile, she's just trying to keep her, in my opinion, I believe she was doing all that talking to keep herself from spiraling downwards. You know what I mean? Keep herself hyped to get back into racing. So, at this race, they put her dead middle in between, I believe, the gold medalist and the silver medalist. And I'm like, wait a minute. They put her right there? Okay, and I believe she had an interview before the race where she said, "Oh, well, these girls got to see me." Running her mouth. Like, people always run their mouth. You know what I mean? The only thing that really, really killed this whole thing and why the detractors and haters really went off on her, she finished dead last.
I took some time off to rest, and now it's
she finished dead last. So for the haters she already had,
you have no idea.
They loved it. It was content season. Sha'Carri finished last. Oh, what happened to let her race? Let her race. Hashtag let her race. I mean, you got to understand. Remember, I mentioned that she has a it factor. So during her suspension, I mean, you had people like Michelle Obama following her. You had people making ridiculous comparisons to, oh, well, Michael Phelps smoked weed. The difference was Michael Phelps smoked during the off season, not during the season. So you can't do that. They try to make it a race issue. It was crazy. So I believe people seen this, this opportunity taken by the liberals to attach themselves to Sha'Carri and didn't like it. And now you have, I guess you could say, conservative and a bunch of followers that are like, because you got to understand, the conservatives have plants in particular platforms that'll push their narratives. And the narrative for the conservative side of things is like, she ain't all that. Look, she finished dead last. And then, of course, you have divide and conquer, where you have some of the people of Jamaica, of course, those who felt strongly about their women, because ain't nothing wrong with nation pride. You know what I'm saying? And they probably felt the way about how this American girl was talking to them like that. You know what I mean? Ignorance is everywhere. Ignorance is everywhere. I say that to say because this is just another classic case of divide and conquer, right? You're all black women in the eyes of the oppressor. You know what I mean? One thing I could say about those Jamaican runners, the world class superstars that they are, because they focus on running, they were so classy. Even when Sha'Carri wasn't. which I'm going to get to. They were so classy. Whenever reporters try to throw Sha'Carri's name in their face, she was like, I'm not going to mention that. You know, I just won this race. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Sha'Carri, on the other hand, I believe she was so disappointed. She had a breakdown at the end of the race because she was the first one they went to speak to. Crazy, right? She was the first one they went to speak to. You know? And put the camera in front of her, and she did not handle that post interview well at all. She didn't handle it well at all, and I was kind of embarrassed. But I mean, she did get another post interview, and she did the right thing. She did it gracefully, but at that moment, she did not handle it well, the post race. So, I mean, that's what I really wanted to talk about with Sha'Carri. Oh, another thing. Back with the this right here is what I really see with the hatred. Like, you're starting to see people question her blackness. Oh, why she got them nails? Why she put in that blonde weave? Why she wear different color hair? People, that's the it factor I'm talking about. She knows she wants to stand out. Being just being the fastest isn't enough. Flojo stood out. So she's embracing her inner Flojo. But yet and still, you got these self-righteous motherfuckers trying to question her blackness. Like there's some like they're gatekeepers to being black. I don't know, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications. It's free. Help me get on these algorithms, man. I'm Brother DSP. Thank you for watching, tuning into Onslaught Multimedia. I'm getting out of here. Love y'all. Peace.